All right, here we go. Triangle angle sum theorem. Find the measures of the third angle of a triangle given the measures of the two angle. So number 2, we have 45 and 90. What's the third angle going to be? What are you trying? What are you doing? Add them and then subtract them from 180. Yep, that works. A lot of times I take 180 and then I go down from there. I subtract 90. That gives me 90. And then I subtract 45. And that gives me 45. So what'd you get for number 2? Huh? 45. Thank you. I got nervous that I was speaking to the wall. No problem. Number 4, we have x and 50, so we don't have a number for x, but the process is the same. I'm going to take 180. I'm going to subtract the 50. What am I going to end up with? 130. So the 180 minus 50 gives me the 130. Then what do I normally do? I would subtract that second angle, right? But it doesn't give me a second angle. It just gives me x. So that third angle in terms of x would be 130 minus x. Seventh. Any questions there? All right, number 6. Let me teach you a little something about this exterior angle theorem. All right, you guys got that figure there? See it? It's telling you that angle 1 is an exterior angle. 2 and 3 are remote interior angles. So number 6, it says angle 1 is 70. Remote interior, we should know from our notes, are these unattached interior angles. If this linear pair down here was attached, then these remote, meaning unattached, interior angles would be these two guys in here. So angle 2 is 32. The question then is, find the missing angle, which is angle 3. Find this one right here. So how can we do that? Question. You think you got it? What's your best estimation? 78. Not quite. Okay, to start with, do we know what that angle is right there? That forms a linear pair, right? Doesn't it? So what's that angle? Linear pairs add up to equal what? 180. So if 70 of it is there, 110. What's left over? 110. Now can we use the triangle angle sum theorem? 32 of it is there. 110 of it is there. Subtract from 180, what do we get for that third angle? 38. All right, and here's where the exterior angle theorem comes in. Take a look at this. You see how this is 70? The exterior angle 70. What do you notice about its remote interior angles? They add up to 70, don't they? So the theorem says the exterior angle is equal to the sum of its remote interior angles. You understand what I just said there? If you do, you're smart, man. That's some math jargon there, ain't it? Remote interior angles, the sum of the remote interior angles. So if we add up the remote interior angles, they equal that exterior angle, 70. All right, so all that, what's my answer for number 6? 38. Number 8. The measures of the interior angles are 30, x, and 3x. Which of the following methods for solving for x is incorrect? Which one's wrong? A? Which one's right? B. Yeah, why is B right and A is wrong? B just looks better.
They left out the 180.
Yeah, B has the sum equal to 180, right? So B is right because it adds up to equal 180. That's a triangle angle sum theorem. We did a Kahoot on that last week. We did a Khan Academy warm-up assignment on that this week, today. So A is wrong, B is right. Why don't you guys try number 10 on your own? I wrote that a little bit bigger so you can see it, 52.2 and 44.7. I miss my track team. Someday we'll get to compete again. Let's see if we can reach a consensus. Michael, you on top of this?
Yeah.
What'd you get?
Well, I ain't done thinking. 83.1.
We got 83.1. Is that what you got? Michael, double check them real quick. How do you do it?
Am I wrong? Yeah, add on 44.7 and 52.2 and get 96.9 and then 6.1, so that's an even number. So you get 97, add 3, have 100, and then add 80, so it'd be 83.1.
And is that what you guys got? Okay. Good job, Mike. Way to explain that. I like that. Yeah, 83.1. Number 12, can't quite see it. Any comments or repeats before we move on?
I don't want to person.
But you did such a good job.
Don't worry, I'll participate.
Thanks, man. All right, take a look at that. What variable do you want to find first? X, Y, or Z?
X.
Why? Yeah, you got one letter inside the triangle, right? We have one unknown. It's easy to find one unknown, but if we have multiple unknowns, it's hard to find, right? We can isolate the one unknown. So let's do that. Let's find X. So if you're me, I'm taking 180 minus 80, which is 100. 100 minus 30 is 70. You can do that in your head. Put that calculator away. It's turning your brain to mush. Again, if X is 70, what's Y? They form a linear pair, don't they? What's Y? 110. Yeah. 180 minus 70 equals 110. So Y is 110. Now you have 110 and 40. Use those to find Z. 30, do you guys agree? Will all be dipped.
In what sauce?
Buffalo sauce. It's my favorite. Anybody in here just like, no matter what it is, the sauce is ranch? Yep. Like cheeseburger, ranch. Chicken nuggets, ranch. Pizza, ranch. Hot wings, ranch.
Listen, I don't want to talk about it, but I have something to say.
French fries, ranch.
Listen.
Gosh, I'm kind of hungry now. Donuts, ranch.
Let me eat some ranch with my ramen.
All right, moving on. 14, so I talked about exterior angles. Which of the numbered angles are exterior? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8. There's 3 of them. Give you a hint. Exterior angles. Which ones are they?
8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
You said
Okay, so those are on the outside, but they don't really follow our definition for exterior
Alright.
angles of a triangle.
4, 8, and 4.
8 and there's 3 of them.
8,
8's one of them.
7.
7, not so much.
8, 4, 6.
4, not so much.
8, 5, 6.
Yeah. So here's what we have. A base of an angle, when it extends through, creates a linear pair and an exterior angle. Extends through, creates a linear pair and an exterior angle. Extends through, it creates an interior angle and an exterior angle, a linear pair. So, yeah, 5, 8, and 6. The next question is name your exterior angles, remote interior angle. So for 5, what are its remote interior angles? So unattached and inside. Let's shoot rapid fire, guys. Inside, there's only 3 choices, right? And then the ones that are unattached from that linear pair.
1, 3.
1, 3. Okay, next.
The wood. Jake. Jake.
Number 6, what are its remote interior angles for number 6? 3 is attached. 1 and 2. For number 8, what are its remote interior angles? 1 and 2, they're the same, aren't they? So part C there, kind of answer your question here. How are the exterior angles 6 and 8 related? They both have the same remote interior angles, true, but how are they related? We can get more specific than that.
Aren't they vertical?
They're both vertical. That's true. We can get more specific than that. If they're vertical, it means they are same. They're congruent. Okay, so all those answers are correct. Vertical is a good answer. Congruent's a good answer. I just wanted to make sure we have them all covered. Look at 16. You can do 16 on your own. Am I moving too fast?
Honestly, I can't even see the top though.
That one's 60. That one's 63.
Okay.
And you're looking for that exterior angle, angle 1. Couple ways you can do this one. Feel free to discuss it amongst yourselves.
I don't. I'm more focused on other stuff. But...
Jaden, do you think Jaden's right?
Jaden, what'd you put? I trust you.
I put 494.
Alright. Got it.
I don't know if that's right.
I definitely put that.
Yeah, if I say it's right, it's it.
Yeah. Like, it doesn't even matter if Mr. Davidson says it's wrong. It's Jaden. It's right no matter what.
I don't know, dude. It kind of seems like you're not there in your head.
If the power went out, I would just run somewhere, hide, and lock myself in or start with that.
Wait, so you just add 60 and 63 together, right? Yeah, that's what I was just saying.
Yeah, so number 16, I've heard the process a couple times. So since angle 1 is the since angle 1 is the exterior angle and 60 and 63 are the remote interior angles, I just have to add them together. So I just have to add these guys together. And that will give me angle 1. So when you add them together, you get 123. That's right. Number 18. We have 45 and 47. It wants us to find angle 3 and angle 4 this time. Again, couple different ways to do it. Which one are you going to find first, angle 3 or angle 4? Paige, which one do you want to find first, angle 3 or angle 4?
I don't really know what's going on. Which one talking about?
It's fine.
Angle 3.
Alexis, which one do you want to find first? Angle 3. There is no wrong answer. So how are you going to find angle 3? Jaden?
Add 45 and 47.
Yeah, add those guys together. 45 and 47 gives you 92. And then angle 3 and angle 4 are a linear pair, or you can use triangle angle sum theorem to find angle 4.
So, angle 4 is
88. Oh my gosh, you guys are so smart.
I'm not.
Don't be so proud of that. Yeah, you are. We're just adding and subtracting.
In the next Elon Musk, Jaden.
Why don't you guys try number 20 on your own? By the way, what's that indicator mean? 90 degrees.
Is that a 5?
No, it's an A and B. You need to find A and B.
Oh, it looked like a 5.
He's 18.
And then what?
A is 162. Yeah.
That would be
I
A.
didn't really have to say it.
A and B? No.
Hey, Spencer.
So then to find B,
Yeah.
you do the triangle sum theorem.
Yeah.
So you would do 180 minus 90 minus 72.
Let me guess you play.
You get that leftover piece. Okay? You did that on Khan Academy, right? Running over stuff. Braden, what'd you get for A? What? Yeah, I want to hear what Spence has gotten.
A 162.
Yup.
B 18.
All right.
He's incorrect.
A, we got 162. Now, how in the heck? Come back to you, Braden. How in the heck did he get that?
Did he add 90 and 72?
Yep, this exterior angle is going to be equal to the sum of its remote interior angle. Okay, for B, he got 18. Roland, how did he get that?
He subtracted 72.
More than just 72, right? Well, this was 162. How do you get 18 there?
Subtracted 90 from 160.
That'll give me 72.
Subtracted 180 from 162.
All right, so this is 18. Yes, subtracted 162 from 180. So this is 18, okay, which we got by subtracting 180. Subtracting. We went 180 minus 90 minus 72 gives me 18. All three of these angles have to add up to 180, so I can do that backwards, right? Or we notice that this was a linear pair, and if A is 162, I subtract 162 from 180 to give me 18. A couple different ways to do it, which is why I wanted you guys to explain it.
I actually got it right.
That's awesome.
It's not.
Okay, 22.
Right.
22. This one shows up a lot in standardized tests, so this is important to go over. The measure of one angle of the triangle is 40. The other two form a ratio 3 to 4. You guys see that? Ratio, colon right there, 3 to 4. That means they have a common multiplier. That common multiplier we're going to call x. Anytime you see a ratio like that, just add an x in there, okay? Just it'll be not 3, 4, but 3x and 4x. So this angle you can refer to as 3x. This angle we can refer to as 4x. How do we solve that? Nobody knows? Yeah, so these are values that we can add together into an equation. This equation we know is the triangle angle sum theorem that says all these angles have to add up to 180. I can do some of this in my head, right? 3x plus 4x is 7x plus 40 equals 180. Subtract over 40. Divide by 7. What's 14 divided by 7? 2, right? So what's 140 divided by 7? 20. X equals 20. Gotta plug it back in. 3 times 20 is 60. 4 times 20 is 80. How do I know these numbers are correct? Maybe they're incorrect. Yeah, that 40, that 60, that 80 should all add up to 180. It's kind of nice about these things. You can double check them. A lot of things in math are like that. You can always double check them.
Genius.
Absolutely. 24. Let's think about a plan. The angle measures of RST are represented by 2x, x plus 14, and x minus 38. What are we going to do with these values? 2x, x plus 14, then x minus 38. They are the interior angle measures of a triangle. Set them equal to 180. Or first, we're going to do what to them? Yeah, I know what you're saying, but sometimes we miss this part. Like when you're sitting there trying to do this on your own, you're like, okay, I gotta set them equal to 180. But like, set them equal to 180 just looks like this, right? But what else? What else am I missing? The operation, right? So I'm doing what to them and set them equal to 180? I'm adding them, right? Good. Which I knew you knew that. I just want to make sure everyone else knows that. The 2x, the x plus 14, and the x minus 38 adds up to equal 180. So I'm going to gather some like terms here. 2x, x, and x is 4x. 14 and a minus 38 is a minus 24. And I'm just doing algebra, which we know and love. Don't laugh at that. You love algebra.
We'll go with that.
Add over 24. Divide by 4. Whenever you divide by 4, it's like dividing by 2 twice. Can you cut 204 in half? When you cut it in half, what is it? 102. When you cut 102 in half, what is it? 51. So 204 divided by 4 is 51. Does that answer the question? No. What are the angle measures of RST? So we have to plug back in. Get caught up here. Maybe I'm moving fast. I want to make sure to get to number 32. Again, we have to plug back in to find these angle measures. So what's the first angle? Represented by 2x. 102, yeah. The 2x will be 102, just 51 times 2. The second angle, x plus 14, would be? 65, yep, just add 65 to 51. And the third angle, the x minus 38, would be? 13. How can I double check to make sure that those are correct? See if they add up to 180. 102 plus 65 is 67. 167. 167 plus 13. 167 plus 3 is 170. Plus 10 is 180. That's how I would do that. 26. What is the measure of each angle of an equal angular triangle? What do you think that means? What's equal angular mean?
All the angles are equal.
Yeah, so like x, x, and x.
All same number.
So they all have to be the same number. What would be that number? 60. Yeah, you just take 180 divided by 3. Questions, comments, concerns? before we move on? Any repeats?
14.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, well, you never asked for repeats till now.
Oh, gotcha. Whoops. I'll come back to that one.
Okay. Kinda.
28. Once you guys try 28 on your own. Here, I'll write them bigger if you can't see them. We got 2x plus 4. We got x. And we got 2x minus 9. See that a little better? So you're trying it on your own. What are you doing? Yes, we're adding them up. Setting it equal to what? 180. All right. Have at it. All right, what do we get for x?
37.
30 what?
Yeah. 496.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, it sounds about right to me. 37, so you got 5x equals 185, if I remember right. And then you divide it by x, or sorry, divided by 5, and x equals 37. We can plug back in to find everything else. All right, number 30. Did you do this one? Which one are you going to start with? You got C, A, B, A, B, C, D, E. Which one do you want to start with? Which one do you want to find first? A couple different places you can start.
Probably H, F, G. 'Cause you have the
So that
No,
you,
'cause it's split in half to 90. Right?
okay, not necessarily split in half, but it is split, right? So you can find B first. What's B going to be? So that is 32 there, Kenzie.
Oh, well, I didn't see that.
That's all right. So if that's 32, and the whole thing's 90, part of it's 32. What's the other part? 58. Good. If 58 of it's there, 55 of it's there, what's A going to be? Should be able to figure that out, right? 58 is here. 55 is here. What's A going to be?
67.
Do you guys agree? 167. Do you guys agree? You shouldn't agree with that.
Isn't it 165?
It's not 100 and anything. Michael said 67. I think. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Oh. 65.
65? What are we doing, guys? Shouldn't be a debate. What's 180 minus 55? Math is hard.
You're right.
Well, let's go.
25.
125, okay. What's 125 minus 58? Are you sure? Well, be sure then. Yeah, it's 67. Man. I know. Well, be sure.
So I was right?
Yeah, you were right. Yeah, I just
So
want
why
to make.
did you say it was wrong?
I didn't say you were wrong. I just said, are you sure?
Oh. You said we shouldn't agree with that, so I was like...
No,
oh.
I said, you said 67, then I said,
That's gonna be even closer.
is it 167? And people were like, uh-huh.
Oh.
I was tricking them. See, like if
I
you
was
tell,
like, wait, what
if
are
you
you
tell
wrong?
like someone you love that you love them, and they go, "Are you sure?" You don't go, "No, I don't love you. You're right. I'm wrong. I don't love you." Yeah. Just because they ask, "Are you sure?" doesn't mean that you're wrong. It just means like you should think about that. Are you sure? No. You're right. Man, almost cost myself there. Okay, if this is 55, what's C? We kind of just did it. Didn't we just take 180 minus 55?
25.
It's 125. D. If 125 of it is there, 32 of it is there, I should be able to find D. Don't you guys do that. Don't wait on your neighbor to do it. Do it.
23.
What?
Is that not right?
What'd you say? I didn't hear you.
Oh, wait, hang on. Let me recalculate.
Okay, yeah, recalculate.
He's like, no, wait.
125 plus 32 equals...
157.
Yeah. And 3... Yeah,
23?
23. Yeah.
You sure it's not 33?
He sounds pretty confident about 23.
I am very confident that
Good.
it is the number 23.
Good.
If I'm wrong,
See, like if I said,
you're tied.
Jaden, you're my best friend, and you're like, what? I would be like, you're my best friend, man. You're my best friend.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm sure. I would say it with confidence. Part E or letter E here, variable E. What do we think about that? That one might be the easiest one on here.
160. No wait.
Oh, 90.
90, yeah,
I
buddy.
was so confused when you were pointing at it, and then I seen it. I was
Yeah.
like, oh.
Okay, let's get through 32, and then the rest are review. All right, we're going to copy and complete the proof here of the exterior angle theorem. We kind of did this when we did number 6. Okay, we kind of did this when we did number 6. First part's given. A is an 1 is an exterior angle. 1 and 4 form a linear pair. Okay. 1 and 4 is supplementary. What word tells us that those are supplementary? What word tells us that 1 and 4 are supplementary?
Linear pair.
Linear pair, good, yeah. It's a phrase, I guess. Linear pair. Part B, 1 and 4 add up to 180. What word tells us that? This is definition of, by the way. What word tells us that 1 and 4 add up to 180? Supplementary, yes. Say it with confidence. Number 5. What allows us to take out angle 1 and plug in angle 2 and 3? Actually, no, that's not what we're doing here. We're trying to prove that. What theorem did we just learn that says that 2, 3, and 4 add up to 180? Good, yeah. Triangle angle sum. Number 6, now is where we can take something out and plug something in. What do we call that? We took out 180 and we plugged in what 180 equals. If I have to miss a day, they take me out and they plug in a what? Yeah, they plug in a substitution. So that's substitution property. And then let's see, it goes angle 1 plus angle 4, angle 2 plus angle 3 plus angle 4. They get rid of angle 4. It's almost like what operation did they use to get rid of angle 4? What'd you say? Subtraction, yeah, subtraction. Subtraction, property of equality. Okay, there's 32. 34, 36, 38, and 40 are yours to do. Let me take a picture of that and I'll share this with you so you don't have to dig around for it. Hey, that's the goal. Touchdown.